Alright, stream should be back online. I'll give it 30, 45 seconds or so we can catch up. The stream crashed. Thank you for letting me know, Ezra. And I'll thank you again when you get back in the chat, too. I'm not sure why it happened. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. According to OBS, my connection just entirely went out all at once, but uh, Wi-Fi in general seems fine. I've struggled to stream before because of shitty Wi-Fi. This doesn't seem to be the case right now, though. Don't know. I know what we can do while I wait for the stream to catch up. Let's pick what our pet cat on the stream can wear. Oh, I know. Let's do the apple and misplaced arrow, because we're being hunted by people that use bow and arrows. Very cool. Some stream synergy for you. Give it another few seconds, then we'll tab back into Last of Us 2. Like I said at the beginning, the stream crashed. Thanks, Ezra, for letting me know. I'm not sure why it crashed. I don't think it's a Wi-Fi issue, even though OBS said I lost internet connection. Since I didn't actually lose Wi-Fi, I think it was more of just a glitch in the matrix kind of thing. I'm happy enough writing it off as a one-off as long as it doesn't happen again. Let me throw the exclamation mark help command in the chat. Thanks for the happy birthday, Ezra. I appreciate that. I like to think any day with my chatting in my chat feels like my birthday. Any day I can avoid getting shot, or stabbed, or immolated, or shot with a bow and arrow by these jokers would be pretty cool. Could be worse. They could have hung me up and then literally gutted me, like that last guy. Remember that one soldier from last time? Would suck to be him. Thankfully, we're not that guy. We are The Last of Us 2. Remastered. Crazy to think this is technically a remaster, but the new Oblivion remaster is like a remaster of a 20-year-old game. Crazy to think that the original version of this game was like, what, over 5 years old now? Technology went through many leaps and bounds between Oblivion and Last of Us 2. Skyrim was in there. I got really excited when I saw the name Skyrim. Is that person going to see us? I don't think so. Good, good. I got really excited when I saw the name Skyrim on the map in Oblivion. I was like, oh shit, Skyrim. I've been there. I've played that game a lot. I do wish Oblivion was just named after the fictional location it takes place in. Skyrim is very easy to remember that way. Let's see. Wish we had a Molotov or a smoke bomb, but for now, let's get out the silenced pistol. Hopefully we can use it before... Oh shit. Yeah, right down there. I was gonna say, hopefully we could use it before something like that happens. I don't think we can crawl up there before these guys would see us, and I don't think that there's another way up there. Could be wrong, though. Alright, and I'm back. Congrats on the fish, Ezra. How close to the end is this? This is still in the first half of the game. It's a pretty long game. It feels like a whole HBO series kind of gamified in a cool way. And it would later get an HBO series. Person's about to turn around. Let's not crawl out of the grass quite yet. So let them walk past. That should be good. Guy is off to the left a little. I heard that they're splitting up the story of this game into 2 seasons for the HBO adaptation. But I'm not sure if that's true or not, because we'll have to see. If we crawl up here. Oh shit.
Get the wolf!
I'm not sure if that's because Ellie stood up when I wanted her to crouch walk, or if that guy always turns around. Yeah, but you heard the series is woke. Might be true, might be true. There's a lot of, oh shit, they already see me from here? Damn it. Let's get up and try to run in this direction.
Don't let her escape!
There's plenty of, YouTube grifting to be done for, that series. The woke parts seem like the best of it, in my opinion. But I think the games, sell their story better than the series does anyway. I feel like if one is going to watch a TV show, then there are probably better stories than this game. But in video games, it's a pretty, like it's a very well done story for the medium that you don't usually see too much of. Then again, I've only seen like 1 episode of the first season, and the first and second games are very different sorts of things. And I mean that in a good way. They're just kind of trying to be different. This one feels a little more like a full HBO series or some kind of television series, whereas the first one is more like an extended movie, kind of narratively. It feels that way thematically. But the first one also has a much more like focused perspective, which helps it feel that way. Anyone behind us? Let's let that guy get there. Let's see if we can. Damn it.
Get the wolf!
I'm not sure why the game defaults to making me do a normal run after I climb up something. Let's go here. Well, if there weren't guys there, that almost would have worked. I think the show aspires to elevate certain aspects of the story as well, like, you know, certain things are done very differently. You haven't seen it except the gay episode. I hear that one is one of the best episodes of the series, but it's also definitely the most different from the game, probably, at least from what I've heard. It seems to stay pretty faithful to the game other than that. In the game, you meet Bill, but his partner is already dead, and Bill is just like some crazy guy who's, like, sort of friends with Joel, but also booby-trapped the entire city. And you just hang out with him for a while in the game. Then you leave him in his town, and he's never brought up again. They tried to do something a little ambitious, might be one word for it, but just different, I guess, overall. In the HBO series. And I think it probably works better as a TV show, because in the game it doesn't really matter so much narratively. Or maybe that's not the best way to put it, but like, I guess it works in a video game if you just go meet some random guy, adventure with him for a little bit. But if you're trying to tell a specific part of a story in the TV show, maybe the viewer needs a little more something to hold on to, some more ethos, some more pathos. The gay episode is sweet, you should watch it and be gay. Well, I am always taking requests. Oh shit.
Get the wolf!
That's not good. They were already down there. What if we beat them up here? Get that guy. Someone's absolutely gonna shoot me to death as soon as I stop stabbing him. Alright. Both of them should turn around and walk the other way. I think I have the right idea trying to go around and up to the left. Looks like there's no one behind us, at least right now. Not sure if there's anyone... Yeah, there's at least one enemy there. Beyond that cop car. Where do they see us from? Oh shit. Somewhere way over there. Ouch. Alright, sometimes that person just gets a little closer to the grass, I guess. I'm a little surprised we even got that far. Let's try this again. I like how the game keeps reminding us that arrows periodically damage you. Big if true. We could crawl around this side of the tree, but I think they both turn around too quickly and look in that direction for that to work. We can get to the other side of that building, by which I just mean going around the corner here without being detected. Should help quite a bit.
Straggler! Get the wolf!
Which one of them sees me? There's no one around here. And that one guy by the building I don't think should have been able to see me.
She's running!
Ouch. Damn, if only we could have gotten to that top floor. Then we may have just made it away. Still looks like to me that going around to the left of the building and then going up is the best way. Since that seems to be the fastest way to the top floor. And I think that's how we get out of here. I'm not sure though. I will, Ezra. I will think very stealthy thoughts. I will imagine myself as the stealthy love child of Solid Snake and Mr. Splinter Cell. I will be but a ghost in the darkest corners of my enemy's thoughts. I wonder if they'll see me if I stay prone right here. Yeah, he's going back around building. There's someone with a torch over there. Oh, there's a guy right there. See me? Oh shit. Didn't think that they would come around this way.
Get the wolf!
I was hoping that they would come around the other side of the car. So I could just stealth them from around there. Rip. At least we're slowly learning what not to do. At some point we'll have had the last of all of this trial and error. Damn, these fight sequences are pretty intense. People really do be suffering. True, they do. We aren't even halfway through the game yet. And to think we missed all the other people being stabbed, we only saw one person being stabbed after they were already hung. Let's see, if we crawl up to here, don't let that one person see us. I wonder if they'll eventually turn around, walk back in the other direction. They should be right up here. Yep, there they are. I don't think that one saw us. Why does Ellie stand all the way up when that is the opposite of what she should be doing? Let's go around here. There should be a staircase somewhere over here. Oh, rip. Got myself into a corner there. Maybe I should try de-escalating for once. I should just try to talk to them. Plead my case and maybe they'll sympathize. If I just say I'm only passing through, will they actually listen to me? I feel like no one tries to talk to each other in this game, but everyone also wants to do violence upon each other in this game, so... There's the give and the take, but it's mostly just take in this game. Looks like there's at least one person over there. Yeah, with the torch beyond that grass. And that other guy comes around the corner again. Ellie wanting to stand herself up. Seems to be getting me killed more than a few times. Maybe one well-placed headshot against the soldier up there. Maybe that'll let me sneak through here. If we go around to the left, it's hard to see what's over there. There might be a way through over to that far left. Ezra says it's slightly conspicuous, in your humble opinion, how it's just on site with everyone. Feel like real life isn't like that even in situations of lawlessness. Yeah, I would say you're right. Although, oh shit. Yep, missed the headshot. Although, narratively, I think Ellie, wants to kill all of these people, and the Seraphites in particular will just, kill people rather than listening to them first. Like the other faction, the WLF, I think Ellie wants to kill them all. But these guys are, out for blood against everyone, it seems like. Alright, so we can't sneak through there like that. I wonder, will we get close enough here? See what's here? Anything we could crawl through potentially? Nope, that's totally blocked off. So we will have to go through the parking garage and probably up to the top floor of it, if I had to guess. I feel like if we're in real life, this is also a pretty big murdery cult. I feel like it's plausible enough that some people might be like this with enough power and lawlessness, but I don't feel like this faction in particular would be so big with so many people willing to just blindly die for whatever their cause is. Alright, if we can climb up van over there without being seen. There's that guy. He should be heading back around the building any second now. And there's one. Damn it. Totally missed. Let's see if we can craft any arrows.
Nothing here.
Probably should have done that beforehand. Alright, did that get them? Nice. This guy over there, so it's not safe to go further to the left.
Straggler, get
Rip.
the wolf.
Not really safe anywhere, I guess. Alright, hopefully that guy can't shoot us from right here. Nice, got that one. Got that one. Let's use the staircase. Let's go up the staircase. We have to get all the way through there. This guy is probably going to get a shot. Because we have to think, yeah, we have to go up that big truck and a lot of people come down from there. Will they see us if we go here? Not sure how much they see. Alright, well they're walking the other way. Oh no, I don't think we go up that big truck. I think we have to go down this way. Let's, hopefully this grass is tall enough to where they don't see us. Oh shit. That one guy found us. Ow. Oh shit. That's not the, jump I wanted. Do I like nature when I go camping? I'd say yes, I do like nature. For camping, it would probably depend on the circumstances. I'm not opposed to it, like, in principle. But I think a lot of camping seems pretty, unenjoyable. Like, it would depend on the campground, how many amenities we have. Like, are we just sleep bagging it? Or do we have, like, some kind of modern conveniences? I think I would like to be comfortable, and if I could do that, then I would go camping, as long as it was a nice place. Some nature is pretty unpleasant, and I have no desire to go camping there. Unless I'm on an adventure, looking for some kind of Indiana Jones artifact. In which case, sure, I would go camping, with the promise of mysticism and riches awaiting me. Let's get the bow out again. Oh shit, maybe not. Maybe not right there was the best go-to. Basically not down to camp at all, you'd stay in like a cabin maybe. A cabin does seem pretty nice. I feel like that's a very like rich people way to go camping, since often cabins tend to be somewhat expensive, at least some cabin rentals. So people might just go stay in a cabin and then say they went camping. Oh shit, that guy's a little close to the grass once again.
Get the wolf.
Ow. Not that bullet with my leg. That's the leg I used to run. Shit, can you dodge that? Nope. Try crafting a couple of arrows from inside the tall grass here before I forget. Now they're walking away. Hopefully that guy doesn't see us from here.
Straggler!
Oh, he
Get
totally
the
saw
wolf!
us.
She's running!
Let's blow their face off for once. See how they like it. Fucking ow. That's not good. Got myself a little caught. Maybe this time. If it doesn't work this time, I might take a bit of a break, come back to it later with fresh eyes. But we'll get it eventually. At least I'm learning a small fraction of what not to do. That guy should be walking towards us up here in a moment. Let's let that guy pass. Let this guy walk up here. Now let's crawl forward. Sounds like a plan. I appreciate that, Ezra. Any plan is a good plan with chat. Let's get this one. We, damn it, just barely missed that shot. Let's try some arrows again. Person walked up here again. It looks like there they are. Really? Did they see that from all the way over there?
The wolf!
I feel like with the complete silence I did that with, they wouldn't have seen that, but we are on the hardest difficulty, so I'm technically good at this game if I can beat this. Okay, rip. I wish they were a little more hesitant to shoot with their friends around. Guess not. Alright, I think I'm going to take a quick break from this, but I think this was productive anyway. Now we know more of what not to do. I'll come back to this later, I'm sure. As always, thank you for hanging out with me. Hope to get back on later. Let me know if you want to see any more. And until then, I will catch you later.